much. Our next session for the day is a fireside chat on the topic Catalyzing SME Growth through Innovative Financing Solutions. For this, I would like to invite Shri Deependra Singh Kushwah, I.A.S, Development Commissioner Industries, Government of Maharashtra, and our moderator, Mr. Rajan Raje, Chairperson MSME Committee, Bombay Chamber, and CEO Nichem Solutions. Shri Deependra Singh Kushwah is an Indian Administrative Services Officer, 2006, Maharashtra cadre. He is currently posted as Development Commissioner, Directorate of Industries, Government of Maharashtra. In his current capacity, he is managing ease of doing business measures of Government of Maharashtra, along with taking sustained efforts for promoting exports from the state. In addition to that, Shri Kushwah plays a key role in establishing a favorable investment ecosystem in Maharashtra by guiding the team at Maitri, a dedicated investor facilitation cell. Shri Kushwah has significantly contributed in creating policy-led economic development by releasing export policy and IT policy. Several other sectoral policies for leather, retail, MSME and flatted gala and circular economy are under preparation or revision under his observation. Prior to this, he was posted as Commissioner, Skill Development, Employment and Entrepreneurship in Government of Maharashtra. He has also served as the ex officio Chief Executive Officer of the Maharashtra State Skill Development Society and the Maharashtra State Innovation Society. He has also worked as the Chief Officer, Maharashtra Housing and Area Development Authority, and as the District Collector and District Magistrate of Mumbai Suburban, Nashik and Sangli districts, and CEO Zilla Parishad of Nanded and Dhule districts, respectively. Thank you, sir.
Thank you.
Welcome, Mr. Kushwah.
Thank you so much.
Your biodata and your achievements are so humongous that I'm sure whatever sharing you will do today is going to be an immense plus for the MSME community per se. What I like the most in your biodata is you have always encouraged innovation, entrepreneurship. You have tried to create conducive environment for the growth of MSME. So keeping this in mind, this is our second meeting. Once we met and that time we were sharing the same thing. What needs the MSME stakeholders feel that the government should do to encourage the growth of MSME in the states? So how is the Maharashtra government promoting MSME? Can you please outline some of the important schemes?
Yeah, thank you so much. Let me tell you something about the Maharashtra industrial ecosystem. So we are the only state in the country who have crossed the $500 billion economy, which if you compare with the global economy, we are over and above Singapore and many more such economies. So we are the largest economy. We are having largest and biggest industrial presence in the country. We are getting the largest FDI, foreign direct investment in Maharashtra, which is almost 30% of the total country's FDI. There are many more figures, but this tells about Maharashtra ecosystem. In terms of MSME growth and ecosystem in Maharashtra, so for any industry to grow, I personally believe, and there is a general consensus about that, there are 4 or 5 factors which are crucial. First is policy. So we are committed to provide a dynamic policy ecosystem. So if you see within the industry department, we have a wide range of the policy continuously updated. Currently, we are updating our main industrial policy, which will be, I believe, will be launched before the election announcement. We have recently, last week of August, launched the new logistic policy on 26th of August. In the month of November, we have launched export policy. Meanwhile, in between we have launched IT policy, textile policy. There are many more policies. MSME, we have prepared a draft for MSME policy, have been submitted to the department, and that is going under vetting of various department and feedback and stakeholders consultation. So within next 3 to 6 months, we'll be having our dedicated MSME policy also. Second is infrastructure. The infrastructure, when I say about infrastructure, it is about the physical infrastructure, which is best in the country. It is about the industrial infrastructure, which is again the largest network of industrial complexes, industrial parks in the country. We have more than 290 plus MIDC complexes in the country, and each MIDC is having minimum 20% plots reserved for MSME. Then allied infrastructure. The third is about the skilled workforce. So skilled workforce, again government is committed to provide the skilled workforce as per the requirement of the industry. We are running multiple courses, multiple schemes, multiple centers, and now we are giving an opportunity to the industry to create their own skill development center within the industry premises, and the courses and fee will be funded by the government. Then we are providing all kinds of logistics support, export support, access to finance, access to market, access to technology, access to innovation. Each and everywhere you will find us, government is providing a lot of support to this. I'm sorry for the long answer, but this will cover everything.
I think that is what is expected. Please go ahead.
Then designing, branding, packaging and marketing is an important aspect where we provide support to MSMEs. Quality and testing is again a very important parameters for any product to stay in market and be competitive and to get the attention of everyone. This is about what kind of support we are giving and how we are providing this support. We have a very strong and historical institutional presence who are supporting the MSMEs. MIDC, all of you know about MIDC. Government of India and state government joint venture is MITL Maharashtra Industrial Township Limited, which is creating plug and play facility. So you can just go and start your business or factory tomorrow only. In last week, Honorable Prime Minister's announcement, we have seen Dighi is upcoming, the smart manufacturing park. So this is again a plug and play facility. You can start your businesses there. Then we have a provision, Government of India MSFD Act, where MSFCs are working for the delayed payment issues. Then METRI is a single window system. This is a very interesting and latest development by the state government. The single window system, which is now supported by an act and which ensures the delivery of services, delivery of approvals, licenses, whatever is required to set up an industry within a given time frame. So if you allow me, I can cover this point now, or I can elaborate this point at the later stage.
You continue, because ultimately all of us are here to understand how the government and your department is encouraging the industrial growth in the state.
So the single window system which we have created by an act last year is like, if you need any approval, permission and licenses to set up an industry, you just have to apply through our single window system for all the necessary permissions. So whenever you go to the single window system, you fill up the details. I want to set up a factory in manufacturing of the toys, of the shoes or automobile or anything. According to that, that will give you a list of permissions will be required, and you can apply directly from there, and the payment can also be made. Our new portal will be launched within a week's time, which is totally integrated. So I want to highlight is, when you apply, so the moment you apply, the application will be forwarded to the concerned competent authorities with a deadline. So suppose if you have applied for NA permissions, Pollution Control Board permission, or consent to operate, consent to establish, 4-5 permissions. So every application will go to the competent authority with a deadline. And if any competent authority fails to decide this matter within the given deadline, their power ceases there only. And all the power comes to Maitri. Maitri chairman is the Development Commissioner of Industries, and he decides the matter. So this ensures the timely delivery and approval of the permissions. So I request all of you to give it a wide publicity and request you to use this as much as possible. Because this, if you apply directly to the competent authority, your application will not be covered by Maitri Act, and we won't be able to help you to get all the permission approval within the time frame. Other than this, there are multiple initiatives taken under ease of doing business. It is related to decriminalization, it is related to transparency, it is related to the cut down of the processes, it is related to the number of documents required. So there are multiple initiatives. I can circulate the note, so you can circulate within your
that would be wonderful.
That will help to understand. Other than this, there are schemes like Prime Minister Employment Guarantee Scheme, CMEGP, Cluster Development Scheme, Annual Credit Plan, Incentive Package under various policies and scheme is providing access to finance to each and every entrepreneur who wants to start and run their business in Maharashtra. Then initiative taken by the department since last 1 year, 1.5 year, we are trying to reach out to each and every district, each and every entrepreneur, and we are trying to tell them what kind of initiative we are taking. So I have mentioned very few. We are conducting almost half-day to full-day workshop in each and every district. Under our new initiative of Ignite, most of the association have been part of that Ignite event. Mr. Verma was also part of that. I think each and every stakeholder is part of that Ignite event. We have conducted 72 such events, 36 plus 36 every 3 to 6 months we are conducting these events, and where we are giving the information about banking, financing, law, ease of doing business, government schemes, initiatives, policies, infrastructure related projects, etc. Other than this, we have in this March only, February and March, we have conducted District Investor Summit, and our focus was on the MSMEs. So this was conducted first time in the Maharashtra, where we have gone to the district, we have conducted the district-wise summits. Now we are tracking each and every MOU or application signed during that investment summit to support them. Some of them are at the stage of land acquisition and acquiring of land. Some of them are at the stage of getting approval. Some of them are at the stage of production. So these are certain initiatives and steps taken by us. Thank you.
Excellent. I mean, it was really good to know that Maitri as a portal, you are going to have a timeline for all the permissions, because as an MSME stakeholder, I keep hearing everywhere that the time taken to get the necessary permissions and running from one table to another or one department to another is always very time consuming and stressful. So this is a wonderful initiative, and you said next week it is going to be launched, the new portal.
We already have a portal. We are providing 119 services currently. But we are bringing a new portal which will be totally integrated. Now currently what we are doing, you come to our portal and then we redirect you to the department portal where you applied, and we don't have any control what the department is doing on your application. Now we are bringing an application with a full integration with the department. So we'll be knowing what is happening to your application, and this will be displayed to you. So you will be able to know what is happening to my application, where it is lying from, for how many days. This is one development. And second, next step to this, we are getting this facility to the district level also. So we are bringing the district arms as a district business facilitation center in all the districts. So who will facilitate you to fill up the application. They will help you to comply, and they will be providing all the necessary information required for the industrial setup.
So you outlined most of the initiatives the government has taken to create the necessary infrastructure and the environment. My next question is, see, Maharashtra as a state has one of the highest concentration of MSMEs, but many of them still struggle to have access to the formal credit. I know last two sessions essentially were based on that, but are there any specific initiatives or schemes which the government is either having or contemplating?
Let me tell you, we are largest in the country. Again, with the number of MSMEs presence, we have on the record Udyam portal, we have almost 4.5 million MSMEs registered in the country. Out of that, almost 24% in manufacturing and rest 76% in the service sector. 19% are headed by women. You mentioned about the access to finance. As I mentioned in my previous discussion also, we are working on certain initiatives. So the Prime Minister Employment Guarantee Scheme, CME Chief Minister Employment Guarantee Scheme, and cluster is dedicated to access to finance. Mr. Sandeep Verma was here, and he has mentioned what kind of initiative taken by Government of India under CGTMSE or trade by the trade platform and many other such initiatives. We have signed an MOU where the state government will join the hand with CGTMSE and other banks to widen the spectrum where MSME can get easy access to finance and they will get it timely. This is second issue. Third is about we always monitor our annual credit plan. Almost 55% is given under primary sector lending. And Maharashtra, we always take up this issue, and we continuously monitoring what kind of progress is there, what are the challenges in the disbursal of these finance to the MSMEs. Last is about the incentive package, which is not the direct access to finance, but that is a support provided by the government for MSMEs through under various policies.
Very good. The next question is, MSME can contribute a lot towards increasing the exports. How can the government assist in helping more and more for the MSMEs to start exporting? Any specific incentives, initiatives, trainings?
I'm happy that you asked this question because we have recently launched our new export policy, and there is a dedicated chapter where MSME, how this policy will help MSME to export, increase their export or directly export. There are two issues. One is policy, and second, we have taken 10-point program to promote the export, to increase the export. Under this 10-point program, the most important is the diversification. So diversification is about the country, diversification about the product, diversification about the exporters. This program we are taking in each and every district under district export plan, which we have prepared for every district, and we have prepared a district state level plan also. After the diversification, we are providing the institutional support by various institutes, including bank, finance, design, Indian National Institute of Packaging. Then we are working on quality and certification. We are working on capacity building. We are working on the access to the finance for the export promotion. Within the policy, we are establishing export-oriented special project and a special park, EOSP and EOIP. There is a program or initiative under the policy, EOIDP, Export-Oriented Industrial Development Program. Under this, And this program is designed especially or only for MSMEs. So under this, we are providing a grant of 50 crore rupees to set up these parks, and 15 such parks will be created under the policy period across Maharashtra. And there are 14 sectors where you can create and establish these parks. Other than this, there is one more project, EOIP, where we are providing the grant of 100 crore to provide necessary infrastructural support, which will help to increase the export from various parts of Maharashtra. Other than this initiative, we provide help to organize workshops, seminar and conferences under the export policy. We provide support to participate on international exhibitions. I think there are 2 lakh rupees or 2.5 lakh rupees support per candidate, per participants. We provide support for patent and everything. So there are a lot of, I'll share the QR code for the policy document. You please download and feel free to reach out to us through Maitri.
Wonderful. Because you mostly answered what questions I had in mind. Because see, everyone is asking that what financial support the government will give for the export promotion. But apart from the financial support, you just mentioned that what is required is quality, consistent quality, then designing support, branding support, marketing support. So what are those initiatives or what are those supports the government can offer?
Before I go to this question, I just want to highlight one more important initiative or one more important financial support within the policy, which is an incremental, which will be provided on your incremental export amount. Suppose if you are exporting 100 rupees this year, the goods or services for 100 rupees this year, and if you export for 105 rupees, you will get certain incentive on 5 rupees. So this will be given to you for next 5 years, and there is a support for first consignment also, insurance package and something like that. So that will be given.
Go ahead.
Your
Go
time
ahead.
up? Okay.
No, that's all right.
So regarding the packaging, branding and marketing support, we have signed MOU with various institutes. They will be going to the districts, helping the MSMEs to redesign their product as per the international demands. They will help them and guide them and train them, or they will build their capacity in terms of packaging their product, because every market requires a different kind of packaging. And similar to the branding and marketing, we have come up with a product or scheme or initiative is known as One District, One Product. So unfortunately, I forgot to bring that booklet. I'll share the QR code for that also. Please download.
ONDP.
Huh?
ONDP scheme.
One District, One Product. ONDC is different.
ONDP, One District, One Product.
ODOP. Yes. So I will share under this booklet, we have taken an initiative. We have provided QR code for each product on each page. If you scan the QR code, you will go to a page where you will find a list of the wholesaler and the distributor or the producers or the exporters of that particular product from that particular district. So this will help you to connect the market.
Oh, wonderful. Are there any specific supports for exporting to developing countries? Because that's where not getting the payments on time could be one issue. Could be. Not every time, but could be.
There is no discrimination about the countries. If you are exporting to X countries, you will get X benefit, and if you are exporting to Y country, then you will get Y benefit. So there is no discrimination as per the exporting countries. But we are trying to protect the interests of the exporters by providing certain some incentives, some insurance, and some other by some other measures that he will get the actual payment or of the goods and services he has exported for that.
The last question is there any training or support on the compliances? Because MSME many times they find this challenge. So are there any trainings or supports for this?
Yes. We do conduct the workshop at the district level. So last workshop, unfortunately, we could not conduct in 23, but we conducted the workshop in 2022 and 2024 January. Now we will be conducting all the export related workshop. This will tell you about the policy, financial incentive, as well as the compliances and ease of doing business. So there will be a dedicated cell within the M3 which will be helping only to the exporters with reference to the compliances, with reference to the permissions and the approvals required. So these workshop will be conducted most likely by November and to January end in all the districts.
Thank you. So whatever schemes you just mentioned, where will they be available so that the stakeholders can access?
I'll just share with someone the QR codes of all the policies and booklets so you can show it to the screen and then people can download immediately. Otherwise, you can visit our M3 portal or Industry Department portal where you can download all these policies and initiatives. But my request, there is a dedicated cell, there is a call center within the M3 we have started few months back only. You please reach out to them, ask each and every query which you have in your mind. We'll be happy to assist you, we'll be happy to help you, and all of us will grow together and make Maharashtra as the global leader in terms of industry or MSME. Thank you.
Thank you. Wonderful. So I think the most important lesson I got, I don't know about you, but if we are looking out for a place or a industrial shade, we have to go through M3. Only then there will be a control or answerability or accountability. So let us please do that rather going to individual departments.
Let me amend this. We are there to help you. Please feel free to reach out anyway. But M3 is a tool where we can help you more effectively. Thank you.
Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. So it was really wonderful to know so many initiatives the Maharashtra government is taking to make it globally or at least nationally leading industrialized state. And it was very, very nice. It was a music to the ears. Thank you very much again.
Thank you. My humble request to all the association, I know there is only, I think, one or two associations, and this program is organized by Bombay Chambers. I would like to thank you on behalf of government for giving me this opportunity. But my humble request, please spread the word. Please spread all the initiatives which will help each. I just want to see that every part of Maharashtra is benefited by this initiative. Thank you.
Thank you once again.
Thank you so much, sir. Kindly stay back. I now request Mr. Rajiv Anand, Senior President, Bombay Chamber, and Deputy Managing Director, Axis Bank, and Mr. Rajan Raje to present a memento to Mr. Kushwah as a token of our appreciation. A group photo, please.
Thank you.
If you could just stay back for the vote of thanks. Thank you so much.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. It is indeed my privilege to perform the present task of proposing the vote of thanks for the MSME Conclave 2024. On behalf of the Bombay Chamber and on my personal behalf, I extend sincere thanks to our keynote speaker, Nilesh Shah, Group President and MD of Kota KMC, for having made it convenient to be present with us on this day and sharing his valuable insights. I would also like to thank Shri Deependra Singh Kushwah, Development Commissioner Industries, Government of Maharashtra, for participating in the Fireside Chat and sharing his insights on innovative financial solutions for catalyzing SME growth. I extend my sincere thanks to our esteemed panel members for your valuable contributions. Sunil Kumar Sharma, Rudro Mishra, Shiba Chitanjan, N. Srinivasan, Shobha Iyer, Shirish Mathur, Prakash Sankaran, and Sandeep Verma. Your expertise and perspectives have enriched our discussions tremendously. A heartfelt thank you to our session moderators, Gopika Gopkumar, Neil Borate, Rajan Raje, who skillfully navigated the discussions and ensured their smooth progression. We deeply appreciate your thoughtful engagement with the panelists and participants. I'd like to thank Sandeep Prakash and Tanya Das for presenting the empowering MSME growth, leveraging our flagship products and trade finance offerings. I would also like to extend our gratitude to our partners for their steadfast support. Title sponsors, Bank of Baroda, co-sponsors Aditya Birla Finance, SIDBI and SBI. A round of applause for our sponsors, please. This conclave would not have been possible without the strong support and guidance of our President and Chair and Co-Chair of the MSME Committee. I'd like to take this opportunity to thank our President, Ms. Pinky Mehta, for taking time out of our busy schedule to address the gathering today. A special thank you, Mr. Rajan Raje, Chairperson of the MSME Committee, Bombay Chamber, and R. Srinivasan, Co-Chair of the MSME Committee, for expertly setting the theme for this conclave and steering our discussions towards the critical issues for SME growth. I'd like to acknowledge the tireless efforts of the Bombay Chamber's Secretariat. A special thanks to Sandeep Khosla, DG, for his unwavering support and guidance, which have been pivotal in organizing this event. Additionally, I extend my heartfelt thanks to the entire Secretariat team for their dedication and hard work in making this event a resounding success. Last but not the least, to you, the distinguished guests. Thank you for taking time out of your busy schedules to attend and participate in this conclave. Your presence and engagement have added immense value to this conclave. As we conclude, I look forward to many more engaging and impactful events in the near future. Thank you once again for joining us today, and I wish all of you continued success in your endeavors. If you're not a member of the Bombay Chamber, I request you to scan the QR code shown on the screen for more details on the membership. Thank you.